Chelsea, very much as they are now, all over the place. I don't buy anything into the fact that they beat Bolton last weekend. They're only off the bottom of the Premier League on goal difference.
Exactly.
They've lost their last 3 games. They are absolutely all over the place.
It was a Pyrrhic victory, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This will be a bigger test of Chelsea, and I don't think they'll pass it.
A huge test. Let's go up to the Skype wall. We've got David there as a Chelsea fan. David, good evening to you.
Hi, David.
Hello, Mike. How are you?
Yeah, very good, mate. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. Do you think that you've got a bit of a crisis in the dressing room now, in light of what Darren's just been telling us about, you know, players in Chelsea shirts actually passing opinions on each other and not favourable ones?
Well, if we did, Darren would probably be, he wouldn't have anything to write about, would he?
Well, this is what the boy does for a living.
This is, so from the tone of what David is saying, the anger is directed towards the journalist. No, I could see that, because there are these body of fans
Shoot the messenger.
Absolutely. It's always the journalist's fault. Look at your run of form. 3 wins in your last 11 games. Considering the talent that you have at your disposal at that football club, is that acceptable to you? Can you blame that on journalists?
Well, no, because you're clearly not playing for us, Darren, but you're not doing us any favours either. The bottom line is, yes, no Chelsea fan is going to be happy with what's been going on recently, particularly with the way that the whole story's been cast about Frank Lampard against AVB and the rest of it. But the bottom line is, I agree that Bolton were clearly a poor side, but actually I saw the first signs of us playing like a team that I have done for about 2 or 3 months. So hopefully, if AVB picks the right side, things will improve.
All right, Dave, the gloves are off, so I'll come back to you. You're, again, it's the journalist's fault, okay? But
you can't be a muckraker, Darren.
Well,
no. Do you think he's a muckraker, David?
Nonsense.
Eh?
You look at Chelsea, and the facts are this. He was saying the papers are pitting Lampard against AVB. Lampard gave an interview from his own mouth where he said there is a problem between me and the manager. Is that papers making that up?
No, Darren, he was absolutely right. He said one sentence in that entire interview where he was very, very honest. He said, yes, me and AVB have got a problem.
Exactly. So all I'm saying is, you were saying to me that it's papers making things up, and you and Lampard has confirmed.
Hang on, fellas, one at a time, please. Yes, David, give us your view.
Sorry, David, I don't mean to be rude. Forgive me.
Yeah, go on.
I apologise.
It's all right. I forgive you, Darren. It's not a problem. I mean, for the rest of that interview, he then went on saying how important it was for the team to get together and how important it was to play for the team and for the club. So, you know, you have to sell papers. I get that. I work in the media too. It's all about story. So you're going to focus. You're going to focus on the negative because sell more papers, mate.
No, David. Listen. I'm sorry to. We can sell papers without the situation at Chelsea. Don't worry. Fans always say this. You make this. You've worked in the media before. You say we make stuff up to sell papers. It's utter nonsense.
I don't accept that.
It's an absolute myth.
They said you will concentrate.
No, but we don't. We can sell papers on the back of Manchester United. They win things. We sell the papers on the back of success. That is what sells papers. And let me tell you.
Look, this is not a debate about selling papers. David, what appears in newspapers is normally a direct quote from a footballer. David Lewis has been critical of a teammate in the same dressing room as him. Now, that's not good. You've got to explain that situation, how you feel as a Chelsea fan.
No, that's fair enough, Mike. I mean, to be fair, I haven't seen the full transcript of the of the piece that was it Jogo or something, some Portuguese or Brazilian
publication. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't see it, but from what I understand, I mean, David Lewis then went on to tweet and said I didn't actually mention any specifics.
Well, they always say that afterwards.
You what?
Yeah, never said them things. They always say that. Anyway, listen, let's get back to the Chelsea situation. It's been a very, very turbulent season. It's not over yet by any means. Now, you've got a real test tomorrow because West Bromwich Albion are really on the crest of a wave, believe it or not. They've had 2 fantastic victories in their previous 2 games, winning each one by a margin of 4 goals. They're going to think that Chelsea are there for the taking tomorrow.
Hell yeah. I mean, you know, they're actually in really good form. And Odin Wingy, has he just been voted Player of the Month or something?
He has, yeah, Player of the Month.
With Arsene Wenger as manager.
Yeah, so he's on fire. And it's a massive test for Chelsea, which I think certainly under Mourinho, they would never have failed. But the problem as a Chelsea fan now is you don't know which Chelsea team's going to turn up tomorrow. Stay ahead of the game with Sports Tonight Live. Don't miss a thing. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Search for Sports Tonight Live on Facebook and like our fan page. Follow Sports Tonight TV on Twitter and tweet us your thoughts and opinions. Sports Tonight Live, it's the platform for the fans.